If your P&L says you made a profit last year, but your bank account says no you didn't, then this is for you. If you've built a real business, trucks, staff, customers, the phone's ringing, money is coming in, but you're still running it all on one bank login, a spreadsheet you hate, and your gut, then it's time to upgrade your systems. And if you're 5, 10, 15, 20 years into this game, but you still feel like the chief firefighter instead of an actual owner, then I'm going to show you why that keeps happening and what to do about it. I'm Abby Johnson, CEO, Certified Profit First Professional, and lead coach here at Matterhorn Business Development. In this video, I'm going to go over 3 things with you. First is I'm going to give you some clarity on why your profits are stuck at 5 to 10% and why you feel like you're wading through a swamp every day. I'm going to walk you through our Matterhorn operating system that we install in your business to help fix this. And lastly, I'm going to explain how we work with owners to implement this, all backed by our profit guarantee. If at the end you want our help, I'm going to tell you to book a call. And if you don't want our help, then you at least know what needs to change. Let's start with where you are now. Most owners I talk to are in this spot. Revenue is not the problem. You're in the $500,000 to $5 million revenue range. You've got a team, 5 to 20 people maybe. You have P&Ls, a bookkeeper, an accountant, maybe even a coach already. On paper, there's profit, but in reality, you feel like every month you're starting back at zero, hoping, praying that there's enough cash to cover ads, payroll coming up, rent, and whatever broke down this week. You, the owner, are working 50 to 70 hours a week, usually still in the business, in some sort of delivery role, direct manager role, maybe even sales. You're jumping into jobs or taking over patients when someone else calls out. You're handling the upset customer, the emergency, the equipment that just broke down. All of this while also babysitting your marketing agency, wondering why your leads are inconsistent, and looking over every single expense and purchase because you can't trust anyone else to not blow the budget. And you're smart, so you know that you should delegate more, install systems, put in an actual money management system, train your staff, and have stats to track their productivity. But every time you try to actually do this, you get hit with busy work, fires to put out, and decision fatigue. You end up working on what's urgent, not what's important. Does this sound familiar? You're not wrong, and you're not alone. You just don't have an operating system that actually supports the business you've built. Let's talk about what you're actually up against, because it's not marketing, it's not your staff, it's not the economy. You're running a grown-up business on a baby operating system. On the money side, that looks like profit on paper, but not in the bank. No clear separation between your pay, taxes, and overhead. A P&L that maybe your accountant understands, but you don't, and you can't use it on a weekly basis to make purchasing decisions. And then on the operations side, this may look like everything lives in people's heads. Delegating is just throwing tasks at people and not giving them actual ownership. And there's no clear written way to manage the marketing, sales, delivery, or management of the business. On the leadership side, this may look like no weekly scorecard, people asking for raises without it being actually tied to a productive output of their role. And then you feel guilty that you're not doing performance reviews, but you don't really know where to start. Your dream outcome is not just more revenue. You've played that game already. Your dream outcome is real margins, 15 to 20% plus instead of 5 to 7%. Cash reserves so that when a slow month hits, you don't feel like you're going to have a heart attack. A business that can run without you glued to the floor, the kitchen, the treatment room, or the job site. And for a lot of you, this may be the option to add locations, franchise, or maybe just simply have a business that doesn't tie you down. You don't get that by trying harder. You get that by changing the system the business runs on. And that's exactly what our Matterhorn operating system is for. So at a high level, this is what we do for clients. We run a 6-month program to get our Matterhorn operating system installed in your business. Profit is the engine in the middle, and we bolt on 4 wheels to unlock your margins. These wheels are the 4 pillars of business basics, which is marketing, sales, delivery, and management. This is where we find the constraints of the business. Then we have clear strategy and action plan to execute the movement forward of the business. Then we have monitoring statistics to see what is working and not working taking, and finally, team ownership to really fully delegate and give ownership to your team. We break all of this down into 3 phases in our program. Phase 1 is the money system. We install a cash flow management system so that you're not running the business off of gut feeling or bank account balance. We look at the past 6 to 12 months of income and spending. Then we set up a simple bucket system to make sure that owner's pay, profit, and tax are taken off the top and operating expenses are capped. We get you running on the system within your first week of the program, and we use those first 30 days to clean up any leaks or waste. At the end of the first month, you'll have a 1-page view of owner's pay, profit, taxes, and what you can actually spend in your business. You'll have more money actually staying in the business and in your pocket, and you'll have way more certainty on where your money is actually going. Phase 2 is operations and people. We'll start this in month 1 and then go deeper in months 2 and 3. We'll break up your business into marketing, sales, delivery, and management. Then we'll find the profit constraints in each pillar. We'll decide what to change, who owns it, and by when. We'll also be tightening up your pricing and your offer, cutting out any waste or double work, and making sure that the core work is properly documented and written down so that it can be handed off to others. This is where your time starts to open up, because now marketing isn't just run more ads. It's a clear plan that includes referrals, reactivation, and improving lead quality. Sales isn't just completely reliant on you. We figure out how to train someone to take over estimates or patient case acceptance. Delivery runs off of checklists and standards and not you micromanaging. And management isn't nagging or falling behind. It's now a rhythm. Phase 3 is leadership and team ownership. Now that you've got some money and core systems in place, we can focus on these things. This starts with stats, making sure every team member has 1 to 3 numbers that they are responsible for. Incentives, a simple bonus plan so that people are actually rewarded when those numbers go up. And real delegation, giving both tasks and responsibility to someone so you're no longer the default answer for everything. This is how you go from I'm the bottleneck to I'm the owner that gets a report. Now, we're not trying to turn your business into some corporate monster. We're actually making it simple enough for you to run without burning out. All right, let's talk about a few patterns that normally come up at this point. You might be saying, I already have P&Ls, an accountant, bookkeeper, or even a coach. That's fine. Most people we work with do. The problem is not having the data, it's using it in your day-to-day business. Most bookkeepers aren't getting you your numbers until the 15th of the following month, when it's already too late to catch mistakes or redirect your plan. We give you a simple money system that you can look at any time and know where you stand, all without having to have an MBA or an accounting degree yourself. You may be saying, I know what to do, I just need to go do it. And you're not alone. Most business owners we work with can list off, I should delegate, I should have better systems, I should have a better reactivation, referral system, I really should look at my pricing. Knowing these things is not the bottleneck. It's time, order of operations, and accountability that are. We give you the order, which constraint to attack first in your specific business, the plan, what to actually do, who's going to do it, and when, and the structure, calls, metrics, and coaches who actually will call you if you go MIA or are really struggling. Some people at this point say, money's tight. Is this actually responsible to be investing in right now? If you're genuinely at the point where just one wrong move could take you under, you shouldn't be investing in any program right now. You need to be stabilizing first. But maybe you're in that frustrating middle. Enough revenue to work yourself to death, but not enough profit to feel like it's worth it. If that's the case, then not changing your system is what's irresponsible. And listen, we also don't ask you to trust us blindly in this process. We tie our fee to a profit guarantee. If you do your part and over 6 months, we don't increase your annual profit by 20%, we will pay you the difference. So for example, if we say we're going to add 50,000 profit annually to your business and we only end up adding 30,000 profit, then we pay you that $20,000 difference. We'll have to go through the exact math for your situation on a call for that. And saving the most common thing I hear for last, how do I get the time to implement this? The fact that you don't have time is the perfect reason for us to talk. Sure, there's no magic pill and you are going to have to put some time in to get results, but our system is designed to build upon itself. We do a full financial analysis for you and help you clean up your finances. That gives you more time. You finally get an answer to what you should actually be working on. What's the actual constraint of your business? This gives you more time. Do you see where I'm going with this? All right, so a quick recap of our actual offer here. It's a 6-month Matterhorn operating system program. In the first month, we give you your profit first cash flow management system. We'll do a deep dive through the 4 pillars of business basics to find your true constraint and help you fix it. Then we're going to help you create the actual strategic and action plans that's going to clear up those constraints on a deadline and get them off your plate. We'll help you install weekly stats and an incentive program so that your staff is on board and actually playing the game. You'll get our ongoing support to get you out of the day and actually focused on owner work. All of this backed by our profit guarantee of 20% increase or we pay you the difference. Our motto here at Matterhorn is if you know us, you win. We're here to see you succeed and win. So who is this for? This is for service or healthcare businesses doing $500K to $5 million in revenue annually. You've got 5 to 20 staff. You feel like you're in the weeds and stuck at 5 to 10% profit. You care about building a real business that can run without you being the hero every day. And you're willing to change how you operate, not just work harder. Who this is not for. This is not for pre-revenue startup ideas. This is not for people looking for some magic ad hack or silver bullet. This is not for owners who want to keep being the hero and are secretly scared to give up control. And this is definitely not for anyone who just wants a set it and forget it system without any of the work. If you're still listening and nodding along, then you're probably in the first group. Here's what to do next if you want help. There's a link somewhere around this video wherever you're watching it, or if someone sent it to you, go ahead and click that link to book a call now. To book a call, you'll have to answer just a few questions. Revenue, team size, main issues you're running into. This is just so that we don't waste your time or ours. Next, you'll be able to select a time that works for you. Make sure during this time you can be completely focused for at least 60 minutes. If you have a spouse or a business partner who's heavily involved, make sure you bring them on the call with you. Money and time decisions are much easier when all decision makers are actually present. This is going to save you time and save us time. And the last thing you need to do is just show up. On this call, we'll go over your basic numbers, help you find your biggest profit constraints, map out what the next 6 to 12 months would look like, and if it makes sense, we'll go over how the program fits for your specific business, including pricing, guarantee math, and start date. If it's a yes, great. We can usually get you onboarded and started within 24 hours. And if it's a no or not right now, that's fine too. Worst case scenario, you walk away with more clarity than you had before. You've already proven you can work hard, but the real question is, do you want to keep pouring that effort into a system that caps your profit and keeps you trapped in the day-to-day? Or would you rather build something that actually pays you and runs without you? If you're ready to at least explore that second option, click the link below, book your call, and I hope to see you soon.